Alright, so our terrain this game is, this is counting as difficult terrain except for the stairs and the paved area up top, which is clear. This is an AV-13 bunker. That is ruined, as is that building. The hill doesn't count as anything unless you cross the rubble or move up the sides of the rocky areas. And this forest is area terrain. We have 3 objectives on pitched battle. Our first objective is here. Our second one is there.
Which I placed.
And our third one is atop this hill.
I placed that one too, and I'm going first.
In reserves, I have 2 squads of stormtroopers, deep striking, and a veteran squad in Chimera outflanking, thanks to Senior Creed. Right here, I've got a pair of Valkyries, unupgraded with the Hellstrike missiles, and a Chimera. Coming over here, there are 3 Leman Russ battle tanks and a Chimera. I deployed first, then Starwolf deployed his Chaos.
Holding up this flank, I've got my last cannon Dreadnought and the really tall Defiler. And then right here I've got my Corn Berserkers and their partner Chaos Marine squad moving up next to the bunker. Over here I have my Rhino full of Chaos Marines, and here I have a Defiler and another Dreadnought moving up the other flank. In reserve I have my Demon Prince, my Lesser Demons, and my Raptors.
Deep striking. So after a lot of dice rolling, and well, it was very average, I expended a battle cannon shot from this Valkyrie to no ado against the Defiler. A lot of nothing from this guy. And over here, I amounted to destroying the the combi bolter on the Corn Berserker's Rhino and stunning it for the turn, as well as stunning Grumpy, the Chaos Dreadnought.
This is Starwolf again, the bottom of turn 1. The table looks pretty much the same. I popped smoke on both of my Rhinos, and I stunned a Leman Russ, or shook it. I can't shoot with my fire. So let's see what the next turn brings.
It's the top of turn 2, and my Valkyrie containing Creed and my command squad came out right over here. The command squad made short work of the Defiler, who's now curled up like a dead spider, and the Valkyrie exploded this poor Dreadnought over here, leaving this side mostly in my control, except for this resilient Rhino over here who popped smoke. This Valkyrie boosted 24 inches forward, deploying a squad of guardsmen along its flight path, who unfortunately scattered into just barely those spikes you see there, and they all died from a mishap. These guardsmen came out, blew up the Rhino. They're going to die soon, and we killed a few of these. Well, Creed and company embarked in this vendetta, fired downrange at the black Rhino over there, and managed to destroy a gun. The Valkyrie here and the Valkyrie here both expended their last rockets to reduce this squad of summoned demons to 3 demons. Over here, 2 squads of stormtroopers deep striked and vaporized the Corn Berserkers. It's looking like they're in trouble from whatever horrors lie within this green Rhino. A little bit of shooting from the Leman Russ left this Defiler immobilized.
Hey, this is Starwolf again at the bottom of 3. My Raptors came in this turn and they scattered 9 inches away from this Leman Russ here, shot them from the top. Luckily, my Demon Prince here shattered this Russ and all of its hopes and dreams. These Green Marines did the same thing to a squad of Stormtroopers, and that's about all that happened this turn.
Kung Fu Hustler here at the top of 4. You can see the tanks are coming up and over the hill. They tank shocked the Chaos Marines over here, the green squad. Nothing really happened, but it pushed them back a little bit. They're protecting this objective. The Stormtroopers managed to immobilize this Rhino. Outflanking squad of veterans, thanks to Creed. managed to immobilize or weapon destroy this autocannon sitting on his shoulder. So essentially he's sitting there with no ranged attacks except for a heavy flamer. So he's basically out of the game. This Leman Russ here delivered a battle cannon shot, killing a lot of this Raptor squad, which made its leadership check thanks to leadership 10. Good stuff. There's only one Chaos Demon left here, Summon Demon. There were 3, 9 multi-laser shots and 3 twin-linked las cannon shots. Managed to kill 2 of them. Dice are incredibly on my side this game. This guy looks like he's in trouble.
Start off again, the bottom of 4. Quite a bit happened this turn. Over here, my green squad managed to pop this Leman Russ with their melt-a-gun. This Demon Prince shot this Chimera, immobilizing it, and he charged in and took off the multi-laser, which is a lot less impressive than I hoped. The Raptors, with the combination of their Meltas and their Power Fist, turned this Leman Russ into a hulking wreck with no guns and is immobilized, so that's just annoying. The Dreadnought here managed to kill a Chimera, an assault, which is way more than he's ever done before. And like I said, I'm pretty much ignoring this half of the table for now.
So it's not looking too good for the guard, but I might still pull something off. Managed to pull these guys over here to control this objective. Over here, all hell hath broke loose. They destroyed the Leman Russ over here on my assault phase. The Demon Prince finished up this Chimera on my assault phase. The Stormtroopers used for Cadia and destroyed half of the Chaos Space Marine squad, and due to ridiculously bad saves, managed to get themselves wiped out. Moving along the table, the Valkyrie shot forward. This objective managed to look thoroughly contested with 2 vehicles that moved over 6 inches, so it should be hard to beat them down. Let's see what happens next round.
Start off again. It's the bottom of turn 5. My units, all of them pretty much, flail away at these fast-moving vehicles, reducing this Valkyrie and this Vendetta to can't shoot status. This thing can't move either. The Dreadnought Dreadnought freaks out and charges these guys, which was good. What's bad is that they failed them around. He didn't run them down. So he's going to get shot at, since I rolled a 6 for the game ending. And Green Squad still controls this objective, and very unlikely that they'll be forced off it. So,
Kung Fu Hustler here at the first half of turn 6. The Vendetta here that contained Creed and Company boosted from over this location to contest this objective hidden by all these Black Marines. And they managed to destroy the Valkyrie in close combat, the immobilized Valkyrie, and beat up on the Chimera a little bit more, really to no effect. Over here, I used Creed to issue the rallying order to regroup these guardsmen who fled from the grumpy Dreadnought named Grumpy, and they're now in this objective territory. Over here, this is green territory for the rest of the game. So let's see what happens with the second half of 6.
this is start off again at the bottom of turn 6. We just rolled the end of game dice, which came up a 3. I managed to force these veterans off of the objective here, my Raptors.
You killed them.
I destroyed them with wrath.
They're dead now.
I would have done it with Grumpy here, but he was stunned, so he was unable to move. In a startlingly funny moment, my Defiler's Heavy Flamer took out half the squad because my opponent did not kill the Heavy Flamer. And over there, my guys did a whole lot of nothing, so I didn't control that objective. So, at the end of the game, I controlled 1, my opponent controlled 0. Very good game.
So looking around the table, this is Kung Fu Hustler, after game thoughts, and I'm just seeing no stormtroopers and realizing that I just don't have the hang of these overcosted little guys that always fail me. So I'm thinking my number one after game thought is still never take stormtroopers ever under any circumstances because they're horrible. And that's about
The only thing that I have to say about this game is that Raptors are fast, Dreadnoughts kick ass, and there's no marks to take other than corn.